when I feel like Zion. I can pretty much do everything, but it's just a matter of the level that I was playing at before my hamstring, and I'm just a competitor. I don't want to go out there and be in my own head and affect the team when I can just be on the sideline supporting them more. Because as I know myself, if I was to go out there, I would be in my head. Like I would hesitate on certain moves, and that could affect the game. Physically.
So that's the base quote that Sports Center, that Bleacher Report has been talking about. This is the clip that has, sparked conversation. That's the clip right there. And then, and someone said this is a DJ Vlad type of setup. I think it was Vlad Wavy. ESPN then, right before the game, after that clip has already been out, then tweets this. Zion throws it down before the warm-ups. He's unavailable for the playing tournament. So it's video of Zion during warm-ups dunking the ball. I mean, he looks healthy. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the conversation we're gonna have. But it's not like he's limping. He doesn't have a boot on. It looks like he's good enough to play basketball, right? He also said that he's physically fine within the quote. So then I quote retweet that and say, assuming Zion doesn't have mental health issues, because I don't like to minimize that, Zion not playing in a must-win game when he's fully healthy because he doesn't feel like himself is crazy to me. So that's when the debates started around, and I think the conversation is more so, what Zion said, does that imply that there are mental health issues going on around here? You know what I'm saying? Because people said, this first part of my tweet, what's the point of that, bro? Like, why are you assuming he doesn't have mental health issues when it's very clear that the whole premise of the tweet revolves around him having a mental health issue in this case? You know what I'm saying? So that was the argument. Let's go ahead and read a couple of these replies. Where does he say he's fully healthy? Being able to drive on no one for a basic dunk doesn't mean you're fully healthy to play an NBA game. Then I referenced that tweet. Skinny Boy says, what made you tweet this, man? You don't know what he's going through. And I said, I literally prefaced the statement by saying, I'm literally assuming he doesn't have mental health issues, because I would understand if he's scared of being injured, or if there's some personal shit. I don't want to undermine that shit. So that's why I literally prefaced the tweet by saying, assuming, nothing is going on over there. It's kind of crazy to me that during a play-in game, during a win-or-go-home game, right? This isn't just a regular. This isn't game 72 of the season. This is a win-or-go-home game. Zion Williamson, as the best player on this team, allegedly, as the franchise player, you coming out saying you're physically right, you're good to go physically. It's just it's just a mindset thing at this point. I think it's crazy to me that you're not playing in this game. I think it's crazy to me that he's not playing in this game. I'm not trying to judge. I didn't even judge his character or this, that, and the third. But again, as the best player on this team, with your talent being important and that being a variable to this game that could really change things for real, and especially seeing how the game panned out, it wasn't just a blowout, it was a close game throughout. I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I think, and this is what I said in the replies. Listen, bro, if you're not ready to play 40 minutes, fine. If you're not ready to start, if you're not ready to finish the games, that's fine for me. That's fine. But at the very least, be available to play. Is that too much? Like, chat, like, for real, is that too much to ask for? For a player who's physically fine. He said he's physically fine. And again, if the doctors clear him, that's a whole nother issue. I might need to look into that. And even that is like, I'm pretty sure it's like a mutual thing. Like, they have discussions going on. Okay, we mutually agree you can go. But is that too much to ask for? To just ask your best player, your franchise player, who you're paying hundreds of millions of dollars to play basketball, to, okay, you might not be mentally there, but yo, at least suit up. If you're gonna play on minutes restrictions, I know, you know, your game might not be there. You might not be as confident as you usually are because you're scared of being injured. But is it too much to ask for from my best player to at least suit up? At least suit up. Just be available if I need you for a quick lob at the end of, I don't know, the second quarter, just going into halftime. You know what I'm saying? Is that too much to ask for? I feel like that's not too much to ask for, man. I feel like that's not too much to ask for. That's not too much to ask for. And hey, chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to have a discussion. I'm not like, you know, head on about this topic. I'm not crazy strong on this topic. I do want to have a discussion though about his quote immediately assuming that there's some mental health shit going on there. Because I feel like at this point, I think certain phrases, certain words, we need to be careful about, specifically the labeling and shit like that. I think labels are very strong. And I think when you just claim something is this one thing and you claim a lot of things is this one thing, it might take away from the severity of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just get straight to the point. When we were having that discussion on Let's Keep It a Buck about people being depressed in high school, right? Again, I just don't know enough people. I don't know everyone, what everyone is truly going to say, yo, you're faking this shit. You're not truly depressed. You're not clinically depressed. You're just saying you're depressed because you listen to Juice WRLD, Smoke Drool, and you listen to X on a nightly basis. But I do think it's dangerous for people to just claim that they're depressed, claim they have mental health issues. I do think it's irresponsible. I do think it's a dangerous narrative for other people to just just say someone has mental health issues even though they didn't say that. Because again, I think that disservices the people who actually have mental health issues when everyone is just claiming shit is due to mental health. I think it's a disservice to those people. So when people told me, when I tweeted that out, that yo, it's crazy. Like, there is no assuming to be had. He does have mental health issues. My pushback is like, yo, I think it's crazy to assume that he just has mental health issues over what he said. Let's just watch the clip back in case y'all need to see it. I also need a bite again. But let's just watch the clip again.
I'm fine. Now it's just a matter of like when I feel like Zion. I pretty much do everything, but it's just a matter of the level that I was playing at before my hamstring, and I'm just a competitor. I don't want to go out there and be in my own head and affect the team when I can just be on the sideline supporting them more. Because, you know, as I know myself, if I was to go out there, I would be in my head. Like, I would hesitate on certain moves, and that could affect the game. I mean, physically, I'm fine. Now it's just a matter of.
So again, now hearing that quote, now hearing that tweet, now Jesus Christ, I can't say it. Now hearing that clip one more time. Again, I just think it's crazy to say that, yo, there's something mentally wrong there with Zion, man. I don't know. Let's look at chat. Let's see what chat has to say. KI says it sucks that people who don't have anything claim they do and use it as a crutch, as someone who actually is diagnosed. If you're a competitor, you would do anything you can to compete. And I ain't gonna lie, maybe this is a Mickey Mouse argument. And I know everyone's not Kobe. But bro, I know everyone's not Kobe. But I've seen Kobe with a broken finger go out there and play. And I'm just saying, on a surface level, Kobe could have made the claim that, yo, my finger is broken. You know what I'm saying? I might not be as efficient as I can be today. It's gonna affect it might affect the way the team plays, man. I don't know. My finger's just not there completely. You know, when I shoot, I can barely move my index finger. I don't know, man. I might shoot 38% today instead of 45%. But I don't know. Maybe that is a Mickey Mouse argument, though.